This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of all the wonderful things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, I want to talk about a couple things today. I want to talk about stigmas and the way they, how you talk about stigmas, nationalities, Jewish, Polish, Black, Muslims, Chinese, Russian. We all have stigmas, and it could be very negative, and I want to talk about the power of looking in the mirror every day and talking to yourself. Let's start with the stigmas and how we've all grown up with negativity in different ways. And really, stigmas come from self-abuse and where you were harmed. So, my father, he escaped prison camp and lived the Hitler days. And there was a lot of stigma around the inhumanness of what happened with Hitler and the Jewish people and the African American people. I mean, we can go on with every nationality. We've all been wronged. And a lot of times, like, people will say, well, my pain was worse than your pain. Pain is pain. Abuse is abuse. Hate is hate. Love is love. There's no such thing as yours is worse than mine. Mine's worse than yours. It's all the same. It's how we deal with it. So when you're talking, when you're communicating, be aware, because in order for it to stop, we have to stop doing it. And we're all guilty of it one way or another, how we bash a president, or we bash a nationality, or we bash a certain color, or we bash a certain look, or we could be prejudiced about our bodies, we could be prejudiced about jobs, we could be prejudiced about people that have money, we could be prejudiced about, the list can go on and on and on and on. You're too pretty, you're too ugly, you're too fat, you're too skinny. It just keeps going. So here's the deal. When, again, it starts with how we care for ourselves, how we love ourselves. And this is where I want you to look in the mirror and really start addressing yourself every day and looking at yourself and telling yourself how beautiful you are, how worthy you are, what you mean, and what are your gifts, what are your talents. And start telling yourself that. And, it's very hard to look in the mirror. And I started doing that when Joe went away, and really looking in the mirror and start addressing myself and start giving myself compliments where I was always seeing all the negativity and never ever noticing all the 99.9% of the day of all the wonderful things I did, and focus on that little percent of what I did wrong. And boy, that's a real head F, and it doesn't feel good. Now I'm focusing on all the good that I'm doing, and not giving that negativity any power, and that is huge for me. Never thin enough, never smart enough, never good enough, can't do enough, just keep scheduling more in, more, then I'll be better. Well, those days are over, and this is where the podcast has really helped me with the balance, and loving everything I'm doing, and learning to really love myself at the oldest time of my life. I'll be 64 in August. And I always been high energy. I've always been active. But again, the body goes through changes. We have a society that's obsessed with age and looks and everything. And we all have to learn how to be in our own skin, to love our imperfections. We're all imperfect, perfect human beings. And when you do anything extreme down to your body, your skin, how you look, it's all going to turn on you. Remember that balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work, when we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from the 24-hour book. The glory of power, for yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Truly, this is the 24-hour book. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the realities and varieties of existence. The bliss of growth, the splendor of action. This is a program of action. I love it. Okay, I'm going to read again out of the book Discipline Equals Freedom by Jocko Willink. And we're on the second part of that page from yesterday, overcoming when and where procrastination, and how to get started. And the book is dedicated to Mark, Mike, and Ryan, the SEALs. And it says, here and now. That's it. You want to improve. You want to get better. You want to get on a workout program or a clean diet or start a new business. You want to write a book or make a movie or build a house, a computer, or an app. Where do you start? You start right here. When you start right now. You initiate action, you go. Here is the reality. The idea isn't going to execute itself. That book isn't going to write itself. Those weights out of the gym, they aren't going to move themselves. You have to do it. And you have to do it now, so stop thinking about it. Stop dreaming about it. Stop researching every aspect of it and reading all about it and debating the pros and the cons of it. Start doing it. Take that first step. Make it happen. Get after it here and now. So all of these things that I had to overcome when I was writing my book, I went to Frick Park every day. I just felt Frick Park was very healing. And I wrote an hour a day. And I scribbled. I just started writing. And then I had a client that loved to edit. My client, it was funny, like all the people appeared. I didn't even know where they were going to come from. Then I had a client that edited everything. And then all of a sudden another person appeared. And then another person appeared. That's the way it happens. The universe sees everything. So when you get into action, and I set my alarm every day, and I MF it every day, and I just get up for the workout. I told you, I hate getting up. I've been getting up early all my life, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6. It doesn't matter what time I get up. I hate getting up, period. I go to the airport. I get the early flight. I have to get up at 3 in the morning. It doesn't matter. I feel the same every time morning comes. And no, it doesn't get better. You just have to MF it and get up. But once I'm up, I'm fine, which is beautiful. So whatever it is you need to do today, just start writing. Set your alarm. Set your day up for success. And the night before, I told you, I write my day down of everything I want to accomplish. So if you're working on a hobby, if you're working on a book, if you're working on something that you have to give an hour a day, put that hour a day aside. If you're taking a class, whatever it is, put that time aside, write it in your day. You are scheduled in as if you are an appointment. Make yourself a priority. You have to be a priority. Or else, guess what? You're never going to matter. And guess what? You're going to keep treating yourself like shit, and then other people are going to treat yourself like shit. And that's the vicious cycle, and that's the reality of it. So today, if you don't start treating yourself as a priority, why do you think anybody else is going to be? You want to get your house in order, how you take care of yourself, how you value yourself, how you live in your home. Start with one room at a time. Start cleaning that shit up. Who can live in that? Who can breathe in that? No wonder you're suffocating. No wonder you're all over the place. There's just clutter everywhere. So we got work to do. Get started. Do not try to figure it out. All the right people. And if you physically can't do things, get help. Reach out for help. Ask others. We all love helping one another. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. 2 heads are better than 1. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. I'll go over my workshops and my books. Leave your number. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. I did it in a playlist. There's order into receiving all this information. 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you won't recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a wonderful day today. And thank you for listening.